Easter. You know, the holiday with spiders and pumpkins and scary, spooky stuff. Today we are looking at CrappyDesign, not to be confused with a-hole design. The difference is that a-hole design is like a cancellation fee, or making cancellation very, very difficult with a whole lot of steps, or just generally consumer unfriendly practices. CrappyDesign is someone who tried to make it good, but they just were dumb about it, or it just didn't quite work out. Like this, CrappyDesign. Easter is not Halloween, but apparently the person who made this doesn't know that. Like this little napkin. When I am, you're my place. Endearing, right? Are you in love with me yet? Because that's the most romantic word someone can say to another person. When I am, you're my, me here, you there, you're mine. Baby girl. This is a box for a dog brush for fur, you know, to get the hair all sorted out. Removes 99% of loose fur. Gentle on skin, very important. Prevents mats and tangles. And it uses an actual yoga mat as the picture, which, in case you haven't noticed yet what's wrong with that, that's not the mats they mean. When you leave a dog's, or just basically pretty much any animal's fur untreated, like unbrushed, right? They can mat, it can tangle, and they can lead to infections and stuff. But not yoga mat. Not a yoga mat in your, what, a yoga mat's just gonna appear inside your dog? If that happens, then you're probably going to jail, because you've been doing some very weird stuff. Sea, sand, s'more. Did they not notice this when they again, like this is with most things, also with the mat on the box with the previous one, but I'm just saying, like, does no one look at this and think like, yeah, sea, sand, s'more? Or is s'more the company name? Maybe we're being gaslit by Reddit. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe this is, they meant to do this because the company is s'more, and then you're like, yo, that's clever. I'm on the company side. I'm a corpo shill. This is pretty bad, though. In case you don't know, you play tic-tac-toe, where you gotta get 3 in a row, right? So the X's would have won here. You can't really do that with 2. It's supposed to be 3 by 3, because then it's interesting and you can actually use tactics or whatnot, but half the time it still just leads to a stalemate. This is useless. Again, when you were constructing this and like putting it all together, I forgot what the word was, where you melt metal together. That's not the word. Anyway, when you were putting this together, right, with the little shield, with the thing, and then you're like, yeah, okay, this looks good. This is exactly what is useful and correct. This is also a very small space to walk on to get to the slide. So like, you could have made it just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger, so that when the kids are maybe not 5 centimeters long, they could also fit there, but who knows. I'm not a playground tester, nor am I a playground designer, but I feel like it's pretty easy to do. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Brad Pitt has got some business going on down there. You always see this with like vans or transport or whatever, trains. There's like a door and it has a bunch of words on it, and then the door opens and then it shortens or looks like it's saying something ridiculous. When will they see that this is not a good idea? Or maybe it is, because now we've all seen it, you know, and it's also put in my video and we're laughing at it, but I mean, now you have seen, like, the F1 movie is in your brain, especially now that I'm talking about it. And I went to see it, and it was pretty good. Connect the dots to see. This is poor. Who didn't see this? And how does this even work? So you go from 11, right, to 12 in a straight line, and then 10 is here. So 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. This is not how these things work. Where's 1? Is this 1, or is it down here? Because there's no dot. Do you start here? Then where's 2? 2. Oh, here's 1 as well. AI made this. This is an AI thing. This is AI. We got the Goon extension cord. Or is it not? Is it a cover? What is it? We got Goon electricity. We're gooning on electricity today here. I'm actually trying to figure out, is it Gokuin? Like this is a Q maybe? I don't know. Is this a G? GG on. That doesn't make sense. What is it? What is it? What else is it supposed to be other than Goon? So they censor out the name, which I think is really nice of them. But it's about the logo on top, which just looks like a pile of poop. You know, I get what you were going for. Like, it's supposed to be either a pie or a pastry. But nobody looked at this thinking like, yeah, this looks like crap. Literally, like, not even like, oh, it looks bad, but it just looks like crap. This is also pretty poor. From the FIFA Club World Cup. This is what you came up with. This is, like, I could do better. I think I could do better. I'm really bad at Photoshop, and all I do is make thumbnails. But like, if you just give this to me, like this as it's finished, I'll just grab his face, put a little bit higher, right? Maybe adjust the glow a little bit here and there, and then so that it at least kind of lines up. Because who approved this? Like, someone made this, and they're like, it's probably fine. And then someone looked at it and was like, yeah, this is good enough. No, it's not. What does this even mean? Like, this is for a hotel, and I get that loves and then the numbers. Does this mean this is on different levels? Or on different sides of the hallway? How does this work? Like, if I am a delivery driver, right? And I go into apartment buildings and whatnot sometimes. And it's so nice when you just get super clear signs saying like, okay, on this level you got these floors, and you get to that floor and it says on that side is where those numbers are, and on that side is where those numbers are. And I'm like, I appreciate you so much, because now I know where I'm going. What is this? Who hung this up thinking like, yeah, this is clear. This is very clear. If a sign of a hotel or apartment building or whatever is not very clear, like without context, it's immediately readable what it's supposed to say. It's not clear enough, okay? You gotta assume when making these things that everybody is a 2-year-old that doesn't understand anything, so that you make sure there's no confusion anywhere. The idea is good, but I'm gonna be honest, when I glanced at this right before actually reading this, I did think it said shark. Which, no thanks. Here, have a shark. You're welcome, right? Have it. Enjoy it. They say like, yo, 1 in 2 people or whatever suffer from diarrhea. We don't know if the other person doesn't have diarrhea or just enjoys it. We don't know. Could be, because if it's the second one, we may be having a problem here today. I mean, I guess like what you like. If you're gonna have diarrhea, I guess you might as well enjoy it. I don't know how you would do that, but I mean, if you can, good for you. What is this even supposed to say? Bovedwalk. Bovedwalk? Bonewalk? I think it's B-O-A, either N or W, D-W-A-D-K. But I don't know, like, this is a mystery. What is it supposed to say? Boardwalk? I don't know. So on the other side, the entire word says diesel. Die for success. You need to die. You want to be successful, you gotta die. Ominous. I feel, safe. This one is pretty funny. Good luck, travel agency. You may die, you may not. Good luck. It's gonna be good. Maybe. Because we don't know. Yeah, that's not they didn't really think that through. Or maybe they did. Maybe they thought like this would be funny. And then, you know. Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I hate this. This kind of goes back to my apartment thing, right? Make sure that without context, a 2-year-old can understand what it says. I mean, a 2-year-old maybe can't read the numbers, but I'm just saying, like, oversimplify it as much as possible. Like, I'm pretty sure this is women and this is men's. Right, the top one is men's, but I don't really know why. It's just kind of intuitively, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't actually know. Why don't you? Because the thing is, there's no reason to change it, because the normal signs you use for toilets are already very, very minimalistic and simplistic, right? You got the very clear, just the puppet, and then the puppet, but it goes a little bit like this, so you know it's a dress, so that's for the women's. It's very clear, and it leaves no questions, right? Because everybody knows what it means. This is just dumb. You just decided to do this for no reason other than just be a dick. Alright, but that will do for this video. I appreciate you being here. I really enjoyed this. I love this subreddit. So if you want to see me do this again, then I probably will. Because I liked it. Because if I don't like something, I'm just not doing it again. But like, I like this one, so I'm going to do it again. So you should subscribe, because I'm doing this again. And you like that I did this, so I'm doing this. And you're subscribing. That's what you're doing, because I'm doing this, and then we're doing this together. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, subscribe, like the video, comment something on the video, if you want to, you know, but I would appreciate it, as long as it's nice. Like, if you're just gonna swear at me, you might as well keep it to yourself. Jesus Christ Lord, and let's get out of here.